Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name's Olivia and this is my monthly music recap for April. April was a slower month for me. I had a lot of deadlines on for uni, which meant I couldn't go out quite as much as I would normally like to. However, that doesn't mean the scene slowed down, so let's get into the gigs that were on my radar this month. The first band I got to see this month was my good friend Citizenhead. They were playing at Nice and Sleazy's and they were absolutely incredible, as always. It was such a fun set. Unfortunately, probably going to be their last for a short while. I know they're recording some stuff, so they're on a short gigging hiatus, but I can't wait to hear what they're recording and I can't wait for them to finally come back. The second gig I went to this month was probably the biggest event in the scene of this month, and that was of course House Guest Festival put on by the Scottish Music Collective and Crowded Flat. I was lucky enough to get a press pass for this event. Thank you so much to the wonderful people in Oedipus and Mama's Boys for sorting that out for me. And I'll give you a quick rundown of who I got to see, who was great, my notable mentions. Of course, Oedipus and Mama's Boys, my favourite band in the scene at the minute. They are absolutely incredible. I always just stand there awestruck. And it was so great getting to see them as always. I also caught the Tuesday Club. I caught part of their set and that was great fun. It was super crowded. They were playing upstairs in Sleazy's. It was beyond crowded, but still so much fun. I saw part of the Awful Eyes set, and I believe they've just put out a new single, so I highly recommend going and checking that out. But they were great also. I saw Alcatraz. This was my first time in the sort of like main big section of the art school, so it was great getting to see them there. I got to take a couple photos and yeah, they were incredible. I saw Opus Kink, who, oh my god, wow, utterly blown away. I think I'm hoping I'll go see them King Tut's in November, I believe it is. But I will definitely need to go and check them out again because they were incredible. I saw Angel Face for the second time and they were so good. They all have these such beautiful singing voices and they create just gorgeous harmonies. It's so beautiful to listen to. I highly recommend if you like Big Thief and like Adrian Lenker, go see Angel Face. Opening the day was Fraser McCallum, who is so joyous. He's so wonderful, loved it. And I also saw part of the band Honey set, who were also absolutely incredible. It was such a good day. Like, it was, House Guest Festival is always so much fun. So it was just great getting to go along, getting to take photos. It was so much fun. Next gig I went to was I trekked through to Edinburgh to go see Peridimension playing from 12 till 2 on a Tuesday night. So it was certainly a late one, but it's so much fun, so worth it. Yeah, I highly recommend going to check them out if you can. Just so much fun. Always an incredible set. They had a fun bit where they all swapped instruments and they played this kind of like disco-y, dancey type song. It was great fun. This gig I'm about to mention, I didn't actually get to go to. I was absolutely desperate to, and that is probably unsurprisingly The Prodigy playing at the Hydro. I was desperate to go, however I was unable to get tickets. I instead ended up through Paisley to see Kingston, Hotel Motel and Worm Ridge, who were absolutely incredible. I've seen Kingston and Worm Ridge a couple times, but this was my first time seeing Hotel Motel and they were so much fun. I really enjoyed their set. Everyone incredible as always, but I really enjoyed the Hotel Motel set. I would definitely need to catch them again soon. Another gig I unfortunately missed out on was Brogale playing at the art school. I have been following and listening to Brogale for a while now and I still haven't managed to see them live. I don't know how I've managed this. Just every time they seem to be playing in Glasgow, I have had something come up. I don't know how I keep missing it. Gutted I missed it, but mark my word, I will see them very soon. This isn't really a gig per se, but I also went to a Northern Soul dancing event. Great fun. I got to go along and see everyone hitting their moves. I think that there's been a massive revival in Northern Soul recently. Obviously we've all seen the rise of Brooke Combs, and she's doing absolutely incredible. I think it's on a comeback, so I expect to see you all at the next one. My final gig of the month that I actually did get to go to was once again seeing my gorgeous, gorgeous friends in Acoustic Autumn. This time they were playing at Ivory Blacks, and as always, so incredible. Last time I saw them, it was at St. Luke's, which probably their best set yet. Not that this one was bad, just it was so incredible getting to see them play in St. Luke's. I've known these girls for a while now, and they are so, so lovely. It was just great getting to see them play there. In terms of music releases, my highlights of the month are the Rufus K. Stone single, The Wind and the Rain. Absolutely incredible. I've seen it live a couple times. It was so good to finally have it on Spotify and all other streaming services. Also, Bray's Kafkaesque, awesome. Can't wait for the EP to come out. I'm hoping it's soon, but having this new singles just incredible. Highly recommend going to check it out. Both of these are quite shoegazy. I didn't mean to have a theme, but yeah, both rather shoegazy. In terms of other like local music news, we also had Record Store Day this month. I unfortunately didn't purchase anything. I go to my local record shop every other day of the year. I just didn't really feel like anything on the list this year. There are like a lot of great albums and great records that are on the list, but most of the ones I would have gotten I already had, and just nothing was really jumping out at me. But I know plenty of people who did go along this year. I saw that Blitzkrieg and many other local record stores had some live music playing, which is always great to see. I love going out for Record Store Day, just nothing was really jumping out at me this year. My top picks for independent record shops to go to on Record Store Day. Love Blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg's just incredible, but also Monorail, which isn't too far. If you can't find what you need in Blitzkrieg, always go to Monorail. And of course, Asai Records. These guys always have great selections, so highly recommend for Record Store Day 2027. In terms of what I'm looking forward to next month, we have the Nice and Sleazy's All Dayer concert, which should be great fun. A lot of really great bands playing. Bad Gravy, for example. I am so excited to see them. Oh my god, cannot wait. I love what they're doing. I haven't been able to see them live yet, so I'm super excited to see them live at this. We also have Mitski returning to Scotland. She's playing at the Barrowland Ballroom. I didn't manage to get tickets for this. I am hoping and praying I could maybe get some on resale or find another way in. I am desperate to go see her, but I guess we'll just need to see closer to the time. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I think more will get announced over the next wee while in terms of May gigs, but I am just super excited to be back going to gigs. I missed it so much. As I said earlier, I've not been able to go out a whole bunch because of so much uni stuff going on this month, so I'm just glad to be free. If you want to hear me talk more about music, you can find me over on Instagram under Live the Rest Photos. I am a live music photographer and also a writer for Scottish and Northern Exposure, so I will also have my latest article linked below. My name's been Liv, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you again soon.